What's up guys, welcome to this video. Today we're going to be reviewing our latest video that came out on the Mavis channel, which is the Christmas horror film that we did this year. We're going to watch it back and review it with you guys and kind of just like talk about what we did and why we did it and sort of a few key points, and to give you sort of like a view behind the madness of what we were thinking at the time.
Of course. But we're going to start doing this with every video that we make, because I said in a while ago back in the vlog that I like seeing how things are made, so I'm sure that someone will learn something or other.
Yeah.
Let's crack in.
Okay.
My shirt is freaking hot.
So we're going to stick the video in the middle here.
Yep.
And so if you haven't seen the video, this is obviously going to contain spoilers because we're watching the whole thing back. It's 9 minutes long, so if you haven't watched it, go and watch it. We promise you'll enjoy yourself, and you might even have a little jump scare. So here we go.
It's going to make me fucking jump scare.
Will this disappear?
Do you want to bring it onto the screen? Oh no, you can't, can you?
If I leave it for a second, I think it goes. There we go.
So like, this song was actually one of the first things we kind of went for.
Yeah, yeah, and then with this scene at the beginning with the wine, one of the first things we thought of.
You mean blood, right?
This is spoiler. Everyone knows this now. Wine.
Oh, okay.
If you've seen the video, if you haven't, it's ruined. Yeah, but that was the idea. It was supposed to emulate sort of blood dripping. So at the beginning, you're like, oh god, what's happening here? Because it seems creepy, and then we find out.
So it's action before narrative is the term. So showing you a little bit of the ending, so then you piece together. It's really hard to do because you could either end up just ruining the entire thing, but when you get to the end of the film, you can really see like, oh, that's the wine. Oh god, that's the you know. So
yeah, it all starts coming together towards the end. So we're looking at these quick cuts.
Yeah. So just turn it down a little bit, I guess, and just have it running. Probably the best way to do it. So we wanted to do like a more of a horror genre than actual comedy, like what we normally do. So that jump scare there was going to be a jump scare, but then it worked better as you edited it just to like draw you up, and then cut straight back to just like every day, so that you can relate to it. You know, everyone's made a coffee in the morning, so
yeah. Because about you, well, that bit where it gets all loud sends shivers down my spine. It makes you feel sort of on edge, and it's like that's perfect for the beginning of like what's happening. And obviously here is supposed to show the transition of daytime to nighttime in just one drone shot.
And that was just changing the exposure down.
Yeah, Lumetri key, lowering the exposure, shadows, blacks, bringing them all down, bringing the whites down, everything, so just made it darker.
Hey, Sky.
Hey.
Sky boy. That's like the fourth yawn that I've done, and I've been in 4 scenes. So this is Beth doing a voiceover, and she's the only person to be able to sit in that chair and not laugh whilst doing it, because it takes everyone about 5 or 6 times to actually try and do it.
Yeah, when you're in the hot seat and everyone's standing around and you're recording like the vocals or the ADR, it's quite hard not to sort of laugh or sort of crack up.
I love that noise.
Yeah,
that's
the little
good noise. What was that drink again? I can't remember. Oh mate, it was incredible. I can't remember what it was.
Was it cider?
Yeah, oh yeah, it was rhubarb cider. But then I ran out of it and we were still filming. I drank it too quickly, so I had to use Tango instead. That's why it changes colour halfway through.
Oh yeah, I remember, yeah. So here we wanted to emulate just like the everyday night, sort of just sitting down in front of the TV. We were going to have the sound and have like something on the TV, but we wanted to really have the silence impacting the viewer listening to just nothingness and allowing the music to sort of dictate what was going on in the scene, opposed to whoever that was on tipping point talking rubbish.
And the issue is it's a short, so we don't have time to really develop a character. So we had to try and make him as somewhat relatable as possible. And like, thought of the running joke that everyone says, don't watch something before, like don't put your Christmas decorations or watch something like Christmassy until the 1st of December. So we wanted to play on that kind of joke. That's literally like, it was not snowing, spoiler alert.
Yeah, that's about 6 effects layered up with dust and snow. That's quite dark, so I'm quite glad.
Little Santa boy at the top.
Yeah, it's hard to see, you know. I think that's that's what he wanted. Though. He wanted it hard to spot. That sound effect you added in there was creepy.
Yeah, that's from a Mac Miller song. His little arm as well.
The fingers very exaggerated there as a sort of that, a little bit of that,
And then
a little bit of fiddling.
Will Smith's roll coming in here. Roll.
Bottom left, there he is.
Little rolly boy.
Still better than he was in After Earth.
So, seeing me yawn just then just made me yawn. It's contagious. So I changed GFA's name to Sandra, and then I was picking my parents up from the airport, and Sandra started texting me, and they were like, "Who's Sandra?" I was like, "Oh, that's George." So what I like is like you're like looking for it.
Yeah.
You're like hunting it. Like I hate jump scares. That's why there's not that many in here. And like when we filmed this, we tried not to like make it like jump kind of thing.
Yeah, because we both agree that horrors with loads of jumps are not well thought
Just
out.
boring,
It is just boring. Because after the first one, it's like, okay,
no, but then it makes you jump. I understand.
Yeah.
It, but it's just at the end of the time. Yeah, it's cheap. Like, and
which is why we try to have it sort of creepy sort of vibe of just like you're trying to spot it in the background, opposed to always in your face jump scares.
Yeah. We took heavy inspiration from Haunting of Hill House, where there's ghosts in the end of every scene, or most scenes. There's a ghost there, and that's the sound of the door hitting the back. We have so many outtakes of that scene, man.
Yeah. Again, same thing. Drone going from day to night, which I quite like because the lights are on.
And that's not my house. I fall over there. That's why I grab onto the wall. I slipped. So obviously, just come back in. Doors open. That shouldn't happen. Kind of.
I love how like nonchalant you are. It's like, oh, the door's open. Someone might be in my house, but it's cool.
Yeah, it's very, very true. It's not snowing anymore. So we wanted to do a long take, and like my house, not my house, the house that we filmed in has a nice brick wall between the windows and the door, so we were able to get that like Santa right down the end of the hallway and able to go across back and forth. But I love how Carl really wanted to show Santa was there, because you see him on one bit, you see him linger, and then it's quite.
Yeah, so we knew we wanted to have a long take, and because of this wall, it gave us a perfect opportunity to have these sort of like moving from bit to bit and having these sort of stings in the background. So we wanted this to be uncut, just like one long take of sort of fluid movement of things going on, of him walking back and forth, and the whole time in the background stuff's developing. So the idea was to just have Santa getting closer and closer.
Yeah. And like as we said, like we don't want like there's only 2 jump scares. Yeah, you got one at the beginning and one at the end.
Yeah,
that's it. Like I really don't like them at all. Like when we first started doing Mavismith, and GFA proposed the idea of a horror film, which is obviously Christmas Fear. I said I don't really want to do one because you know I thought it was cheap, and so this is what you did on After Effects, little text emoji, text bubbles.
Yeah, it's quite easy to do. There's a template, and I sort of just took that and developed it and put it in the scene. It works quite nicely, and then sort of just slowly fades out here. And the whole time, this is just building and building the sort of the tension of what's going on in the scene, and you're trying to sort of figure out what everything means and what's going on.
But like a lot of these are long takes, to be honest. Like we are a fan of long takes. I find them really annoying sometimes because they either work or they don't. And in this, it worked really well.
Yeah,
but you know,
I cut this early as well, so because of the blurriness of the
that's
distance. Every time I see it, it reminds me of Hagrid. It makes you think of an old white-haired Hagrid. So this was a really cool idea. Again, a lot of the cool things that we come up with are usually last minute. And Matt brought up a really cool shot we could do with pouring the wine in from beneath. So we had this scene which looks really cool, and you can actually see the reflection of Santa here.
Oh, I think I can pause it.
Oh, what just happened? Where is it here?
There we go. Yeah, put it there.
You can see here.
They were recording video. Sorry. Are we still recording video?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, we are. Yeah.
Okay, go back to just because it wasn't. Look, it's stuck there. Look.
No, that's because that's not planned. So on this scene here, as you can see on the screen, there's a old Santa boy.
But that was completely unintentional. Don't sit there and say we meant to do that. That was GFA stayed in outfit when he went underneath the glass.
Which I'm glad I did. I stayed in outfit when I was laying on the floor filming. And if I didn't, it would have looked so strange.
So he's behind. Again, no jump scares, just like, oh.
Yeah, it's supposed to be just those hairs in the back of your neck, just sort of a...
So, like, we had the idea, like, the slow kind of zooms.
They're good for stationary shots that are a bit boring, having some kind of
Which that draws you in, doesn't it?
Yeah. And then it finally builds up and escalates to this final sort of jump scare. And yeah, the sort of the louder your volumes are, the more you'll get scared.
But then that's just cheap, like that to me, like, you know. But you have to have at least a couple in there to set the scene. But you can hear the screams. Now we had the idea of opening the door and being like, "Is it? Hello, you in here?"
Yeah.
But then it kind of looked good with just opening the door and there being nothing there.
Yeah, because it all goes silent, the light goes off, the music gets louder as you're opening the door, because obviously there's supposed to be the music playing in the room, and then just nothing, and you're just like, it keeps you on edge, because anyone watching it doesn't know how it ends. You're thinking, oh, is there about to be another jump scare? Is there about to be another jump scare? And that's it. We didn't do any credits because we're the only two in it. We did have some assistance from Will Smith and George Carl as per usual. However, we were the only two people in the video, and most of it was filmed on the second day.
Yeah, a lot of it was filmed. It was just us two.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. I hope you enjoyed that video. We'll be doing these for every big video we do, so you'll see a lot of that coming anyway. However, if you do have any questions about how anything's done, obviously drop us a message in Discord, Instagram, Flappy Chat, whatever there is at the moment.
Yeah, let us know if there's any
whatever
questions.
you kids use.
Yeah, whatever you kids use in this day and age. If you have any questions about any of our videos, or you want us to do one of these or one of our old videos, let us know. And literally any questions about anything about this video, just drop it in the comments, and we'll do something to follow up, and we'll probably talk about it on our podcast or something of the like.
Cool. Right.
Thank you very much for watching.
Adios, guys. See you later.
Peace out.